Equalize. So thick. Shiva. गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्ये नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्यः च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुस्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतः सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। यं प्रव्रजन्तम् अनुपेतम् अपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। यस्वानुभावम् अखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपम् अतितितीर्षतान्तमोऽन्धम् संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुम् उपयामि गुरुं मुनीनां। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्घ्रे। नमो किञ्चनवित्ताय निवृत्तगुणवृत्तये आत्मारामाय शान्ताय कैवल्यम्। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरे परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण। बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। ओम हर नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम। Whole sadhana is to neglect a smaller thought and intensify and extensify one bigger thought. If you develop more than two thoughts, then that will be always a point of conflict, that what is bigger and what is better. I develop normally when a worldly person is there, he develops lot of thoughts of attachment, lot of thoughts of doership, lot of thoughts of ego, lot of thoughts. He has many important thoughts. All thoughts are very important in his life. Thought of money is important, thought of son is important, thought of daughter is important, thought of work is important, thought of reputation is important, thought of future is important, thought of career is important, thought of insult is important, thought of food is important, thought of mother father is important. When you have put many important thoughts, so all demand attention then. And this is called Bahu Shaka Yanantasya Buddhayo Avyavasayina. Bhagavan Krishna did not like this. He said these people are avyavasayi, anishchit sadhityartha. Their sadhi is not nishchit. For them, sadhi means what should be attained. For them all, many worldly things are sadhi. And many sadhana is there. So all will be, if I have to talk to two people at the same time and both are of equal priority, and 10 people have to talk at the same time, and all are of equal importance. Now imagine how much I will be diverting my attention here and there. When all thoughts have the same level of importance, then you have put yourself in a quite a tug-of-war situation. An ordinary person, therefore, he is quite mentally tense because he doesn't have a one stream going on. He has many issues which are of equal importance. So, Vyavasayatmika Buddhi. Vyavasayatmika means which concludes in one God, one sadhya. This is the ultimate goal. This is one I have to attain. This is most important. Naturally, others are less important then. Attaining the one is most important. Attainment of the one. Attainment of the one. Pleasing the one. Joy of one. This buddhi is given by satsang only. Without satsang you can't get this understanding that God alone is most important because He is the one who is my source. Yatah pravritti bhutanam yena sarvamidam tatam. Swakarmana tam abhyarcha. From whom everything is happening. Tameva chadyam purusham prapadde yatah pravritti prasita purani. He alone should be propitiated because he is the source. He is the life. His strength is, I am using his strength. He is my knowledge. He is my love. He is my joy. I can rest my future on him. He is my purifier. Such convictions when you have, after that you feel that yes, he is the main one with whom I have to do and for whom I have to do. But if you feel that there are many other of equally joyous things, then that is showing that person has either not done sufficient satsang or he has not done sufficient sadhana. No. Therefore, sadhya, sadhak, badhak, nischay and vivek is very important. What is the facilitator and what is the obstacles? What is the main point? What is the main point? What is the best? What should be remembered? What is of paramount thought which I cannot compromise? What should not be forgotten? These are the important matters. And if you live with the worldly experience, you will feel that where you had put very high priority, that became a source of your problem. Other than God. And if you don't believe, please put and see. You will get it. Something if you put bigger. Well, how do I know that I've put something bigger than higher than Lord? Because you are very sad or very happy with some other issue. That is called. Your importance is decided by how much happy you are with somebody or something or some work or how much sad you are. If with some issue you are very sad, that means it is very high important. That has become bigger than God now. Or you are very sad about something, or very angry about something, or very happy about, very excited, that means you have bypassed the main. This is the parameter to know that what has become important. What is not important, you are not very, very happy about it. England and Australia match, England won, let it win. Let England win, who cares? I never see all these matches. Therefore, IPL matches I never saw. They let them win, who cares? Even I don't belong to this Mumbai, what is or kya hai? Mumbai Indians are there. And when, one more is there? Chennai, Super King Chennai. And what is your devil? What is it? Delhi one? Delhi Devils. Okay. कभी मजा नहीं आया. इंडिया थी नहीं, फिर हमारे इंडिया इम्पोर्टेंट. Let them will, Mumbai Indian will or Chennai King will. Who cares about? Let them win. आपको क्या मिलता है? If India comes, then it becomes important, especially India Pakistan. India South Africa is also okay. Where you don't get joy, that means that issue is not that important. And this is the sadhana. Don't be very sad on certain, because that you are making very big thing. Don't be very, very happy. And Gita says, na praharshet priyam prapya. Na praharshet priyam prapya, no dvijet prapya chapriyam. Sthir buddhi rasam bodha. There is no need to be, it is not a big thing. But he loves me a lot. बहुत देखा है love, ऐसा कोई love अब नहीं होगा. He will leave you one day. You can say God loves you through him. Don't make any shape important so big. But he gave me a lot of food. God gave food to you through him. Put it like this. And let the God's shape become important. Of course, be grateful to the person. Don't say to the person, you are not doing, God is doing. Don't say. God will not come directly, He will love through somebody. But what I am trying to say? The sadhana is let nothing No work, no action, no issue, no person, no ahankar, no honor, dishonor should take a bigger situation than your truth or your Atma or your Lord. And this is where your spirituality will be tested. And the process through which you do this primarily is your satsang and your sadhana. How much you repeated the satsang in the mind, that is very important, then only listening also. Because mind works on reminders. Sometimes I hear but I don't repeat it mentally. So what happens? The impression is not strong. The satsang should continue. Saint is the one for whom family is not important. Please note, saint can be family person also. He can be a saintly father. He can be saintly husband. Sannyasi is different, sadhu is different. Sadhu can be grahastha also. Sadhu. Tat bharat tum sab vidhi sadhu. Sannyasi is ashram. But sadhu everybody can be there. You don't need to leave your house to become sadhu. Somehow both became synonymous later on. Bole sadhu aaye hain. Some people's name are sadhu also. And they are worse sometimes. Anyway. In India one politician is there, sadhu, his name is there. समर्ध्यन्ति तान कामाः स्वराज्य. इसको ध्यान देना. Don't allow that. Varastu savarniyam. For Nachiketa, father was important, but not more important than knowing the self. When two people are there and then you have to decide, okay, whom to give more attention to. Or two work is there at the same time. Lunch is also ready and you have to go to airport. You have to decide what is of more importance right now. Both, then it will tear you up. Only while eating can I go to airport. That means airport is important. Satsang will slowly tilt your, what shall I say, area of more attention. Area of more attention. Area of referring to one issue a lot. Area of again and again going mentally to the same thing. That is called your sadhana. Sadhana consists in mentally touching your altar, your Ram, your Krishna, your Guru, and so much so that you always feel that this is biggest. I'm not saying don't work, but don't make work bigger than the God. Don't make profession bigger. Don't make your family bigger than God. Don't make your sadness bigger than God. Don't make your honor bigger than God. Because He alone is the biggest, you know that. Bhishasmad vata bhavate. With His will everything is happening, you know that. In 1 second He can knock us out. He can throw us on the bed. In 1 second, it won't take a lot of time. A person is rushed to the hospital. Yesterday, one singer was singing in Calcutta. His name is KK. Very famous. I did not know that. हाँ, तुमको पता था क्या? अच्छा, KK. Bollywood singer, famous singer is there. I am not in touch in all this. You know? अच्छा. अरे तो खोल बोल दो उसमें कौन सी बात है. And he was singing in full flow. अगर कल न होम हो, that was a song he was singing. if I am not there tomorrow? All of a sudden he started sweating badly. While the dance is going on, while a lot of people are there. And sweating badly, heart attack means the blockage is there. Blockage is there, no? This is the heart's, what is it called? Valve. So there is a blockage is there. So the blood is not passing. Sweating started badly. He took towel and wiped for some time in such a big crowd. He has to be rushed to the hospital. On the way collapsed. Right? On the way. Declared dead. On one moment everything can be over in our life also, right? It won't take a lot of time. Digestion can be disturbed. Eyes problem can start. No? Like you got up one day, there was eye problem. You know? Or something can have allergy. One day I was moving, allergy started all of a sudden. Mukherjee Banerjee was okay, but allergy came. I don't know, I touched the plant or something, the eyes started watering badly and everything happened. In no time. He is the biggest, huh? You had not known me, I had not known you. But now you know me, I also know you. At least I see you, you also see me. Maybe I know you also, okay. So my point is that don't make the God smaller. Making the God smaller is called tension in life, because something bigger you are trying to do something. After that you become a strong doer, a strong enjoyer, strong sufferer. You are forcing yourself to make that thing bigger. Therefore called effort is there. So thought of one God is stronger, that means thought of his doership is stronger. This is what I am saying. Samardhyanti tan kamaha swarajya paribhavitaha durlabhana pisiddhana mukundam hrdi pashyata. 25th verse. I had taken this verse. 26th also we had taken. Swadharmena harim prinan sangan sarvan shanair jahu. That also we had taken. By performing swadharm, he had left, slowly attachments go away. Because in swadharm, you can't have your own mind. A certain thought system demands, a certain thought is demanded by the world, which I may not like. What thought I like, I have no choice. That may be not your choice. I choose to leave my choice for higher choice. I choose to leave my lower choice for higher choice. Who choose? I choose. This is painful. I am ready to go for that pain. Spirituality is meant for those who have the guts to face the lower emotional pain. And then only you can have higher emotional joy. To leave the lower emotional pain, if you have the guts, then only you can have higher emotional joy. Then only you can give, you can be, I was using the word contributory yesterday. Or you can be a shield, another word I had used today. Shield was there. Or you are the one who do something and you are self-controlled. But in Swadharma, very important is that you have to get out of your attachment, aversion, etc. Without that, you will fail to give. If you remember, I said AV, बीवी, अहंकार वासना, ना, भोग वासना, कंफर्ट वासना, और कुछ और भी तो होगा. आई एम नॉट गोइंग इट बिकॉज थर्ड चैप्टर आई टुक इन डिटेल. सो स्वधर्मेण हरिम प्रीणन. प्रीणन मीन्स while satisfying, while pleasing. Sarvan Sanai Jahus Sangan. He has left attachment. Attachment means he is not affected by about the positive and negative response of somebody. That is called you are detached. When you are very affected, then that is called attachment. But I am not that much influenced. I am not that much wanting that. Now next slok. See, this is the meaning of you rub your wrong vasanas and try to remove it. You are not entertaining the lower in you. You little force yourself not to think on this topic. Little, not too much, 1%. Not to entertain joy of this topic. That is called a starting point. You mentally don't cooperate with your lower thoughts. I grow over it. I am not a part of. I am a part of that thought now. More a dukh buddhi comes, not dvesh buddhi, dukh buddhi. Dukh buddhi. Like you don't entertain a thought, one day I will hug the snake. One day I will take a snake, black mamba, and embrace. That will be the final day, last day. Have a last supper before that. There's something called last supper. ऐसा लगता है कि इसमें कोई सुख नहीं है यार, इसमें सुख नहीं है. In honor and dishonor, in families, in attachment, in being close to some particular person, सब में दुख ही दुख है यार. You do 100 work for somebody, but you don't do 100 work. First work, the person is upset. Hundred work you did, 101st you did not do. ना है ना ऐसा? कह रही हाँ. 100 times I called, 101st time I didn't call. The person is not happy. मजा नहीं आता फिर. बोले but who did? Is the world. Is the world. Ask the housewives. Every day they will make food. One day they won't make, everybody will say, what has happened? What happened? Are you okay? And if she says, yes, I'm okay, then they say, why didn't you cook? You can get from outside today, but what happened to you? Why can't you cook? Just not feeling like cooking. Why? You try for one day and you will see what I'm saying. If you are not well, they will be having sympathy. If you are well and still you are not making tea or coffee, they say, what happened? Why are you not making? If you want to escape from work, I'll give you one tip. Just you sneeze and go like that. If you want to have a place in the bus, etc., and train, etc., just do. They will give you place, but they all vacate. न डरते लोग कोविड से. Just say, I am positive. What? They'll all run away. They will run. After you get all the seeds, you will say, I am positive about life, not COVID. ये दुनिया ऐसे ही है भैया. Swadharma makes your mind free from getting very, very much affected by something. You develop detachment by Swadharma. Dharma te birati jog te jnana. Detachment means the power of living without any external stimuli. You don't need particularization in responses you don't want. I want love, but I don't want only from this person. I don't like you. That should not be there. You are free. I'm not saying you are upset and therefore you are not wanting. Not like that. Every husband, wife, when they fight, they say, no, I don't want. I'll not ask anything from you now. Not like that. But then when I accept, then okay, I don't want to talk to you. Not like that. That is anger. I am not wanting because I am already full with some bigger thoughts in my mind. There was one great Maharashtrian scholar and saint, his name was Nagesh Bhatt. He was in Varanasi. Very poor. But whole day he used to write. Manjusha, he wrote a very good Vyakaran book called Manjusha. Whole day. So one day from king of Maharashtra came Peshwa, Bajirao. He heard there's a great. So he was already busy in writing and thinking. So they said, this king of Maharashtra had come. He felt bad because he had to leave that writing. So he said that king came to him, Nagesh Bhatt. He said, I have heard your greatness. You need anything. He said, I get 2 times food. I get a roof. I have clothes. But one thing is bothering me. He said, yes, please tell me. This Nagesh. He said, one Panini Sutra is there. 3 months have passed. I am not able to know what is the meaning, how that sutra has come. Panini Sutra. Panini is a grammarian of Ashtadhyay. Now Bajirao said, I cannot help. He said, when you cannot give me that, can't help me, then what for you are here? Go. So those who do sadharma, they have some bigger issues which they are all the time addressing to. And they love to be associated at a higher plane of living. Their plane of thinking is higher. They don't want to come too low, stoop low. They love some sublime level of thinking. Just after satsang, somebody starts talking something very cheap, you feel a jerk. If you are already lifted your mind, after somebody says, how much your shoes cost? Arey bhai, baat. Even when you have a nice sleep and somebody says something, then this morning don't fight. Because you are already quiet in the night while sleeping. So Swadharma always takes your mind to a higher level that you have to think on this topic. It can be Guru's Bhakti, it can be Ramayana, it can be Bhagavat, it can be Seva of someone. I am developing a self-surrendering, self-sacrificing personality is more developed. At that time, to bring an egoistic personality, an attached personality, that will hurt the mind. Therefore, you don't want to come low. Like all of a sudden you are hearing classical music and all of a sudden somebody started Bollywood, barbadiya kind of sound. Duk, 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 duk. That sound started, DJ one. You get a little jerk. On one hand, He was having a nice classical. Huh? You are lifted your mind. Na 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 na. You got a jerk. So, as you got a jerk here, so when you do Swadharma, your mind is lifted. You are in another realm. You have practiced selflessness. Swadharmena harim prinan. Your tastes are higher. ठीक है ना? Next श्लोक. ग्रहेषु दारेषु सुतेषु बन्धुषु द्विपोत्तमस्यन्दनवाजिपत्तिषु अक्षयरत्नाभरणायुधादिषु अनन्तकोशेषु अकरोत् असत्मतिः. You know what it means? Graheshu. Graheshu means house. In the houses, many houses he had. He was king, not one house. Dareshu. But in many wives. No, Dara is Nitya Bahuvachan actually. Didn't have many wives. Dara in Sanskrit has Nitya Bahuvachan. It goes in Bahuvachan only. Don't worry, you don't understand. Well, I'm quite interested in matter. No, that is not a matter. It's a grammatical matter. Suteshu, many children. Now I can shift slide like a little. Bandhushu. Bandhushu means friends. Bandhushu. Dvip uttamasya. And dvip means elephants. Big elephant. Sindan means chariot. Vajipattishu, horses. Patti means soldiers. Akshaya Ratna, lot of jewels and ornaments. Adishu. Ananta Kosheshu. Everything is there all around. And he used to see, after all, he is the king. Akarot. But what was his mind? All false. Karoti asatmatim. All false. Ye Mahatma. Asatmatim. Karot asatmatim. 17th verse. 17th? 27th, sorry. You heard 17th? It happens. So, akarot asatmatim. Asatmati means kya sach hai? Even in Graheshu, inert thing it is easier, but Dareshu in the wife. And how his wife was mentioned next, look, wait. Not that wife was terrible and therefore he thought like that. Suteshu in son, lo yaar. Bandhushu in relative. We say, so Swami, she's my wife. He's my first son. That's very second son. No, I have only one son. Then why you said first son? So, और she is the daughter. बड़ा खुश होते हैं, गदगद होके बोलते हैं इस बात को. They are very gladdened. My house, my son, my car, my farmhouse. अच्छा. My medal is there. So you are medal also? Yes, I was a high jumper. Achha. You are a jumper, yes, high jumper. Achha. Very good. ये सब है ना. What you say, my wife, 100 years back she was somebody else's wife. The last birth. Or else's husband. What you say is your house, somebody else will be there occupying that. There is nothing which is true here. What you say that it is my grandson, he is not there, your grandson. ये सब झूठ का मेला है, धोखे का मेला है. It's a fanfare of deception and lies. My God. Well, this way I get dispassionate and that is what I want. है नहीं, कहाँ है उसमें? Where is it? And you say, no, he is my son. Little you do something wrong, he will leave you or he will be upset with you. Here all relations are standing on the strand of hair. One, it's so flimsy it is there, you don't wish on the birthday, they get upset. But you didn't call me on the birthday. I forgot. Oh, you forgot. You forgot. You are my husband, you forgot my birthday. No, because you don't appear old. This is the way to protect. I'm just giving you some tips. You can say. You appear so evergreen. I never felt that you are growing old also. कुछ भी है. Small things spoil the relation. ऐसा कुछ हुआ भी नहीं, ऐसा कुछ बोला भी नहीं. You don't know the person is off now. He's stopped speaking. Everything is so fragile, including your health, including your house, including the life. Nalani dalagat jalamati taralam tadvat jeevitam atishay chapalam. Nalani dalagat jalamati taralam. Like the dewdrop on the lotus leaf. Nalani dalagat jalamati taralam tadavat jeevita atishay chapalam. Which chapter of Gita? Bhaj Govindam. Vidhi vyad vimana grastam lokam shokhatam samastam. I mean, everything is as fragile as the dewdrop on the lotus leaf. One small wind will come and a dewdrop will be out. So many people we must have lost who are very close to us. One thing happened and I lost. One small thing happened, I lost close relative. One small thing happened, that person left me. One small thing happened, that person came close to me. One small thing happened and I fell down. You don't know how fragile is the health also. You think you are very good, but inside you don't know what's going on. Everything, you may have all tests, still next day people have problem after test. And they pass away. I've heard such cases. Test is showing everything is fine. कुछ भी हाँ पक्का नहीं है. The closest person to you, one day he'll become farthest. Right? 10 years back, somebody else was close. Nobody is saying, all are thinking. 15 years back, somebody else was close. है ना? Now somebody else is close. क्यों भाई? ठीक कह रहे ना? ठीक कह रहे ना? And something happens, something closer person becomes farthest. Farthest become closest. There was a time certain person you always, I'm telling about myself. As a student, there were people who every day I had to meet them. I cannot live without them. And now I don't know where are they. And where am I? ये सब धोखा है. It's a It's a mic. It's appearing like that. He is my close. We are very close. Acha. I have seen closest people getting sour relation. Closest, so called. बड़ा डर लगता है कहाँ से कौन क्लोज है, क्या बिगड़ जाए बात, who will get, you don't know, everything is so unstable here. I mean, you don't do something, still person may think that you did something wrong. You wonder what wrong I did. Please tell me. And he tells also, but I never meant, you are thinking I did wrong, I never meant like that to do wrong. I'm sorry. I'm again saying sorry, please forgive me. He still is not forgiving me for the mistake which I didn't ever do. You wonder, हम क्या कर तुमको हम खुश करने के लिए क्या कर डालें? What shall I do? You do anything under the earth, but he is same. तो समझना है कि our time is over now, our time association is over now. काल का प्रभाव है. Somebody is very close. क्या किसको बोले आपको? Your son is son. He clings on to you because he doesn't have marriage now. Let him get married. Let me see how much the son and daughter will cling on to you. Now you are like a cling wrap. Later on you will be not just cling wrap is removed and thrown. कुछ है नहीं वैल्यू आपकी ना हमारे लिए किसी की वैल्यू असन्मति. No, we love each other a lot. अच्छा. Okay, when he will pass away, you will pass away along with him. बड़ा प्यार है ना, उसके साथ तुम ही मर जाना, फिर सती हो जाना, या सता हो जाना. You love your very close husband, no, your wife pass away, now you also jump in the funeral pyre. Both will go to Golok. Golok means you have to go to the lok. कुछ सब छोटी छोटी सी चीजें हैं यहाँ पे. Don't get very infatuated. Oh wow! इससे मत बोलो आप ये सब में. What a building! It's only steel. In 9/11, it happened. The air crash went. It all fell down in no time. Everything goes off. सब झूठ झूठ सी सब बातें हैं. One plane crashes and you see what the rubbles are there and the ashes are there and the same nice the seats are there for which you fight. It's all lying down on the floor in the rubbles. I have seen airport in two parts. I mean in airplane, not airport. Airplane broke in two. One part is there, one part is here. कुछ समय सही है. हवा है. Graheshu, when you do too much of vyavhar, then sadbuddhi comes. This is very, very important. Asanmatim. And if you are, morning only I was mentioning in the Genopanishad class, if you remember, that nothing will adjust with you for a long time, including your body. When your body is not well, body is not adjusting with you. And sometimes when a terrible pain is there for a long time, you should let me die and give up this body. That thought definitely comes. If you have a lot of pain in the feet, you should, so काट ही देते हैं यार, बहुत दर्द हो रहा है. My body is not compatible, nothing is compatible to you. So sometimes you say, we are not compatible. As if you are USB. But, never mind. But you cannot be compatible with your body itself is not compatible. Body is not very friendly with me. I don't have a very back friendly body. And my back is not friendly. My knees are not very friendly. कुछ भी compatible नहीं है यहाँ पे. Nobody can fulfill that. Contemplate. शराब पी के मत रहो आप. Don't drink a wine of ignorance and walk in the world. You will hit somebody. You will hit. One king was coming in a big elephant in India. One drunkard was there, drunk. To drink is one thing, but to get drunk is another. There's a difference between two. I hope you understand. नहीं समझ में नहीं समझना चढ़ गई उसको बोलते ड्रंक. If only drinking, he may not be drunk. So here he was drunk. So he asked the king, "Hey, Ruko, what? How much is the cost of the elephant?" To the king, he said. All the soldiers jumped. He said, "Don't do it. Let him come down. Let him become sober." Sober is a technical word. Tipsy, and he became sober after that. So now next morning, he said, king said, "Bring him." And he said, "Yes." He said, "You are asking now how much is the cost of the elephant." "I have come to tell you the cost of the elephant." He said, "No, I was not in my senses. I did not know what I am talking, where I am doing. Now only forgive me and leave me." So similarly, when Moh Madhura is there, you see something so nice, so beautiful. My son, my daughter, my family, my achievement. I'm so qualified. I'm such a big businessman. I'm a globetrotter. What's globetrotter? At the most, you jump from one piece of land to another piece of, like grasshopper and globetrotter, both are same for sadhu. What? Grasshopper and globetrotter are same. Its difference is only quantitative, not qualitative. Nothing happens by that. You jump, I have breakfast in the morning in London, lunch in Paris, and dinner in Belgium. Why trouble yourself? Have in one place everything, उसमें कौन बड़ी बात हो गई? I'm multi-billionaire. What does it matter? Will it give you peace? Has billion money take away your anger? Has it taken away your rebirth? Has it taken away your passion and lust? Has it taken away your attachment? How can you be peaceful, my dear? What doesn't give peace is as good as a ash. A sun nothing. No value it has. It is a liability for you. ये वैराग की बात हो रही है. सोचते नहीं ना, we don't see more than our nose. We only see 10 years, 15 years. We don't see too much in the past, too much in the future. Only I see very small portion of my life. See how many people you are there from the childhood. How many are there who are still there with you and who love you in the same manner as they were loving now? कितने छोड़ गए, कितने बाकी हैं? तस्मा अदाधरिश्चक्रम प्रत्यनीक भयावहम एकांत भक्ति भावेन प्रीतो भृत्याभिरक्षणम. टिक दिस श्लोक. हाँ, क्या सुंदर बात है. देखो क्या लिखा है. 28 वर्ड्स. डोंट टेक द रॉन्ग वन. So, एकांत भक्ति भावेन प्रीतः हरि. This is done well. Adjective of Hari is this. Prita Hari. Pleased God. God was very happy. Achha? God is happy, of course. God is happy, unhappy, angry, sad. Because he has antakaran. He assumed antakaran because of Maya. When you have antakaran, it is not that you are equally pleased with everybody in the world. With some you are very happy, with some you are angry, with some you are very sad. Why? Because he gives fruit of action. Process of giving cannot be unless you are happy or unhappy. If he has given me some problem, that means he is unhappy, or somewhere he was unhappy. at some point of time. If he has given me something very good, that means you don't choose, you get it. Acha. You don't use that. I think God has smiled on him now. Use such expression. भगवान दिए हैं आपको ना, ना? So प्रीतः. Why Bhagavan was pleased? This is very important. Ekant, underline this. Ekant. Would I have ticked the whole shlok? No, in the tick also to underline that. This is an important word. And sometimes you do double underline. Tick or double underline. So that when you need next time, your attention goes there. But this is somebody else's book. He will enjoy. Then that is your problem then. So, Ekant Bhakti Bhavena. Pleased by this single pointed devotion. ये लाइन हमको इतनी अच्छी लगती है. You know what Bhagavan did? Bhagavan gave him Sudarshan Chakra. Gave him means not physically. Sudarshan Chakra, he said, please guard him. देखो एक बात ध्यान देना, भक्ति मतलब क्या है? हाँ, when you feel that I have only one love and I have only one support, एक भगवान है जो पचाता है, बात करता है. One God is there who responds as per your relationship. बोले how God is cruel or kind depends on you. He can be very, 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 very hard. Bhagavan can be. बताओ. He was the one who started the whole Mahabharat war. And he saw that none of the Kauravas are left. And Dhritarashtra had to give Agni to 100 sons. Imagine this. One mother's one son passes away and she is so sad. Gandhari's 100 sons passed away. And Dhritarashtra gave Agni to 100 sons. And here Bhagavan was having a pan. Because he did not stop when Draupadi was disrobed. He did not stop. That was a part of conspiracy. When Lakshagraha was, the wax house was being burned. He didn't stop when they were asked to go to the forest. He didn't stop when they poisoned Bhim. Bhagavan said, you made me angry, no? I will protect it. So God is a protector not for everybody. He is very hard when you do bad actions. And He is so soft. So soft. Why? I told you, no? To Nand Baba He was very soft. Kans was killed. After Kans being killed, you know what he did? What he did? He straight away went to prison where Devaki and Vasudevji were there. He got the log broken. They broke the log. He went and he did namaskar. Devaki went back because she knew that he is Bhagavan. Why he is very big. Although my son is there, then he removed that buddhi. You know what he said? He said, Ma and Pitaji, I am so sorry. Every mother likes to know the Leela, spend childhood days of his son. But 11, 12 years of my life, you could not see. Ma, please forgive this child of yours. Now I will not leave you for whole life. This is Krishna. Every morning, putting his head at the feet of Devaki. This is Krishna. Why? He was soft. Why? Because as Prishni and Sutapa, Vasudevji and Devaki had prayed to the God that let him become my son. How you will behave to somebody also depends how he behaves with you. ठीक है? For everybody, somebody says, Swamiji, you are like my son. I behave like a son. It happens, I go to the houses, he said, no, I am 90-year old, you are like my son. I said, yes, I touch the feet of that person. Why? That bhav comes in me. Someone says, no, you are like my father. Then I scold them also. Don't say it. Some says, no, you are like my teacher. Then I will show another form. Similarly with you also. Not with me, with you also. Well, will you scold me or not? Will you guide me or not? Depends on you, not me. How you see me, depending how I will respond. Same Bhagavan Krishna, who used to tear, Dushasana. It was his planning, his thought that Dushasana's chest being tore, took the blood like this and went and ran to Draupadi. Because she had said, I won't open my hair unless I wash my hair with the blood of Dushasana. Because he was the one who disrobed her and took her honor, tried to take her honor. And Bhagavan was still standing. He was the one who was ringmaster, what you call. He was a master, like the master of the whole world. When I have nobody in my life, I know my day, my night, my afternoon, my evening, my food, my relation, there is no one for me who protects me. I don't go to anybody for my support. I don't go anybody to cry to. I don't tell my problem. I tell to God and I say, you solve it. I have not loved. I have focused all my love on one. I don't depend on anybody. Tell me, will not Lord come as a protective God? This is a secret of ekant bhakti bhavena. See the word here. Prita. Ye jana ananyaha chintayanto mam. Ananyaha. Ananya means, please note, I repeat, we have to discover that Jeev can't help me, world can't help me. Medicines can't help you beyond a point. How much medicines can help? How much people can help? They themselves are helpless. We are going to seek help from the helpless person. I am expressing my sorrow to already sad person. Mother is already sad. Another name of worry, I told you, no, mother is there. Mother is already sad. And I went to my mother, Mummy, I have a problem. What problem you have, beta? But why are you crying? No, what problem? Please tell, I will solve all your problems. Why are you crying so much? What happened to you? I came to tell my problem. What is the problem? I will go to the stall there and find out. No, what is the problem? Whom you are going to tell your sorrow, they themselves are sad. Who will be your support? वो तो महात्मा होते हैं ना, they take solution from the God. पहले से मम्मी का ब्लड प्रेशर हाई हो गया. I told my problem today that I lost my job or I lost my pension or I lost my position from assistant deputy director. I am demoted slightly because they don't have money. I mean financially demoted. और रोने लगे, उनका धक धक बढ़ गया. बोले अच्छा पानी लिया बेटा, get water. What happened, mummy? I think I'll fall down. सब घूम रहा है. No, mummy, earth is rotating, not like that. Everything is moving. I have seen these things. I'm not joking. Now child is saying, therefore I don't tell her. किससे शेयर करोगे आप मन की बात? With whom will you share your problems? Certain problem you can't share also. Then how much anybody will take your problem? Your problems are so problematic, nobody can take also. Nobody can solve your problem also. It is so problematic problems. It is not in human range to solve certain problem. You need divine intervention. You try and then you see that really can you sort out your attachment problem? Can you sort out your ego problem? Can you sort out your health issues? Beyond the point you give up, you fail. And you should fail to know that this was not in my jurisdiction. I failed to handle this person. I failed to handle my body. I failed to handle my emotion. I failed to handle my attachment. I fail. Your area of failures are many than success areas. You must have every parent's face to handle his own daughter and son sometimes. Wife face to handle the husband. Husband face you can't handle your anything. One thing is so difficult. Where you are relying on a cardboard chair, you are going to sit. You are making a house on the water on the river water. बहुत समझ सोच हमसे नहीं हो रहा है. I'm not able to handle it. After trying a lot, then you will know it. If you don't try, you won't have devotion. If you try a lot, then you understand that I think this person I cannot handle. This body I cannot handle. This mind I cannot handle. I failed in this matter. And many times when you fail, or my jap I could not continue, my puja I couldn't continue, I could not continue, I couldn't control my anger. When you fail in a certain aspect for a longer time, then you turn. Is there any area help needed? So when you fall down, first you try to get them by yourself. You try to put, Kyo bhai? When you fell down that day, remember that? First you must have tried by yourself. She tried, but when she tried to turn, it was more painful. Then you needed anyway. Koi hai kya? Devotion doesn't come unless you have failed a lot with your mind, with the world, with the issues of the world. Why will you seek God's help when you can get the help? Now certain issues you could help, certain issues were not out in your control. I could not manage. I need your help. That relation I repented and he left me. That person I loved, he gave me problem. I gave so much of love to that person, so much of attention. He gave me so much of trouble. Son, daughter, I am talking sometimes. Forget about others. I think I was dialing a long number, Bhagavan. I think I should have come to you faster. I wasted my time. I shouldn't have thrown my time like water. Then you do more jap. You call God. Unless you have experienced the essentiallessness of the world, you will never become a devotee. To become a devotee, you have to first be rejected and hit by the world. सपना टूट बोले हमारा सपना टूट गया. सपना तो टूटना ही चाहिए था ना. My dream is broken. Dream should have been broken. अब समझ में आया है. Only he left, he misbehaved. This is the world. Why were you expecting? Why were you expecting? Only I gave my life. Now you understood. Go to God. Say, I am your only. I want to give all my time to you, all my energy to you. I have no one else where I can rely, where I can recline, where I can talk, where I can share, where I can laugh. As long as you are healthy, good, people are with you. Huh? When you stop giving, they will all drop you. Just wait. Wait for the old age. Don't believe, no? Wait for the old age. Stop giving anything and see how people leave you. Nobody is yours. There is someone who doesn't leave me. He is raising his hand. He said, I am there. Come. Mame kam sharanam braja. Come, call me. Aham tva sarvabhyabhya mokshayishyami. I'll take care of you. I'll guide you. I'll think about you. You call me. I'll be there. In your bad health, I'll be there. I will be protecting you. When you experience this, then slowly you become His. You experience His love. You experience His attention. Nothing will help you out. Ekant bhakti comes after many births. Then He had put Sudarshan Chakra to protect him. Go to the issues. We'll see tomorrow. Om Har Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj ki, Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki jai. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnavadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, 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 He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda